State is at the center of an international story after a man is arrested in Colerain Township for an alleged terror plot.
Christopher Cornell was taken into custody outside of the point-blank indoor shooting range and gun shop on Harrison Avenue yesterday afternoon. There's an exclusive picture. Cornell had just purchased 2 AR-15 semi-automatic weapons and 600 rounds of ammunition. The manager at the shop said Cornell paid $1,900 in cash. When he left the store, agents swarmed him and took him into custody without any problems. On Twitter, Cornell posts tweets as Raheel Maris Ubaida. The FBI tracked him for months, using an informant to help capture him. We now know that Cornell is being held this morning locally in Butler County while he begins his process through the federal court system.
And local 12's Rich Jaffe was working on this story yesterday from the very time that it broke. And Rich is with us here now to talk a little bit about what the future holds for Christopher Cornell. Rich.
John, I was talking with law enforcement sources well into the evening about Christopher Cornell, and I can tell you that they all say Cornell is exactly what we have been hearing about and worried about, a local homegrown terrorist who bought into radical Islam. And now, if I can break for just a second, just look at Cornell's face here. You saw pictures of him in high school. You see him now. This is the face of modern terrorists in this country. This is radical Islam in this country. The good news is the FBI was way out in front on him. The bad news is there are probably a lot more guys like him in our future. Cornell is currently being held in the federal detention unit of the Butler County Jail. Butler County is one of 2 local jails that hold federal prisoners. The other one's in Boone County. U.S. Marshals have a group of cells in Butler County, as does Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE. The federal government pays Butler County $60 to $70 a day to hold federal inmates. They're held in a separate pod of the jail where they keep just federal prisoners. And Cornell, because of his status, is being held in what's technically called administrative segregation. That's federal speak for isolation. This is not like the federal supermax prisons you see in the movies. This is just a jail. The federal prisoners get the same food the jail inmates do. The cells are the same. There is really nothing particularly special about any of this. Now, CNN is reporting that Cornell will have a federal court hearing on Friday, and that will be just the beginning of a very long court process for him. And it's possible that he will spend a lot of that time right here in our federal district court because this is the jurisdiction for it. They could ship him out, but it looks like at least he's going to start that process right here.